Hi guys, welcome to this new video. This video is the usual weekly update about SEKURA Trading, a copy trading service that was born based on the use of a bot, and has evolved into a real copy trading service, in which we copy the operations performed by a professional trader. In today's video, let's take a look at the performance over the last week. I also present the new changes introduced by the SEKURA Trading team, especially for the management of negative floats. Before we begin, as usual, I remind you that I am not a financial advisor and I'm not even your financial advisor. I am simply an investor who enjoys sharing his experiences by making videos on YouTube. I remind you that I only invest money that I am willing to lose. I therefore invite you to do the same. If you are interested in the proposed platform, the registration link can be found in the description of the YouTube video. However, I invite you to make your own assessments, and to invest only money that you are willing to lose. If you need help, you can contact me via Telegram, email, or through the Discord server. As usual, I use the Forex book page linked to my MetaTrader account, on which I operate with SEKURA Trading, to show you the results. The last week has also been decidedly positive. The trader closed about 69 trades, with a profit of over €200. It is clear that this is the gross profit, from which we have to subtract the 50% commission we pay for the SEKURA Trading service. All in all, a profit of over €100 is definitely positive. Thus, 22% is the gross profit, while half or 11% is the net profit. If we look at the graph below, always set to the last week, starting from January 30th to February 3rd, we see that the curve has been markedly increasing. However, there is one thing that, for transparency, I have to show you, namely the trend of the floating. In fact, if we look at this Excel table, where I record the investment trend on a daily basis, we can observe that every day we pay the fees on positively closed transactions. However, there remains a free float, shown here, which in the past remained in the order of 20%. In recent days, however, it has definitely increased. In fact, in the first days of February it came to be equal to over 40% of the capital. Many investors have complained to the SEKURA Trading team about this. Once again, the team proved to be really helpful and introduced an important novelty, which once again demonstrates the seriousness of the project, and which I am now going to present to you through the use of a slide. SEKURA Trading Service is a copy trading service. The fees paid for the service are equal to 50% of the profits for each positively closed operation. We totally rely on a professional trader who has been doing this job for over 10 years and lives only on trading. In trading, as we know, there can be positive and negative floats. We only have a loss when a trade closes negative. When a position remains open and it is negative, the loss has not yet been realized. The situation could evolve positively if there is a change in market trend. In recent days, free floats have become heavier and heavier, arousing complaints from investors, also because the fees are being paid on positive closed positions. The SEKURA Trading team, which is absolutely not worried about the trader's work, has introduced a really important novelty. No more fee will be paid as long as the float remains negative. The fee will be paid as soon as the free float returns to zero or positive. This decidedly important novelty, which reassures those investors who cannot manage the emotional state well in seeing a negative float, and are worried that their capital will be dissipated. Well. So, I repeat, from today we will not pay the 50% fee as long as the free float remains negative. When the free float is totally recovered, or positive, the fee will be deducted. Having said that, I close the video. This is a short video only to update on the progress of SEKURA Trading. I invite you again, if you have any questions, to contact me via Telegram, mail, or through the Discord server. If you liked the video, leave me a thumbs up. Thank you.